Welcome to VINDAL'S concept, Waec 2021 physics practical for number 2 called optics. List of apparatus, red balls, a lens, focal length 15, a screen, a meter rule, and a lens holder. You set the system as you are seeing on the screen. Then the procedure, you can read the procedure, pause the video and read the procedure, and then the table of value there below the right bottom of the screen. You see the table of value for U, V, UV, and U plus V as set up according to the procedure. Look at the theory behind the experiment we are doing. This is how you see it on paper, on textbooks. This is the drawing you are going to see. And this little video is showing you what happens when an object is changing position in front of a convex lens. Now, the black arrow is the object, while the blue arrow is the image. As the blue one is changing position, the black one is also changing position. But it is the black arrow that determines what the blue arrow will be, because the black arrow is the object. So as the black arrow is changing position, it remains the same size, but the blue is changing position but changing in size. So at 2F, both the black and the blue will have the same height, but the black one will be upright while the blue one will be inverted. But as the position of the black one is changing, the position of the blue one is also changing. But in real life, it does not look like this. In the experiment proper, we are going to do it for you to understand better. That is why at 2F, both the object and the image will have the same size. Let's go to class. Okay, this time we are going to look at that ray box with that cross wire as an object and bulb inside connected to electric source, connected to the power source. And then this is a lens with a lens holder with a different design, with whose focal length is about 15 centimeter. And also we have another kind of lens holder. This is another lens holder, another design. And then it also has an opening, a little groove where you can place your lens, as you are seeing it there. And this is lens, and this one you need to know the focal length of every lens. Then this one is the screen. A screen is simple, you can design it yourself. Just use a plank and a A4 paper, wrap around it, and look at the design here, a locally made screen. And why this is the meter rule. Of course, you have seen that as a physics student, you should know that, a meter rule. I also have other rules. Okay, in this part, we are just going to set the experiment with the with the ray box and the lens holder, which lens is placed on it, and the screen and the meter rule there. Okay, let's start the experiment. I'm going to have my screen placed. All of them are going to place on a straight line. And you are also going to ensure that they are well arranged. In this kind of experiment, you use your own initiative to make sure that the lens holder and the ray box will align on a straight line with the object in front of it. So you now adjust the position of your lens. If it is not in line, you can see that the light is on. Look at the ray box, you see the light is on. Then measure the position of your lens or lens holder according to the question. This kind of thing, you follow whatever the drawing is, the way it is drawn. And when you want to do your measurement for a lens holder, you will see a mark at the side of the lens holder. That mark is where that particular length will coincide with. Now, I'm going to show you the other lens. You also see that mark there is also made. If you're measuring 30 cm must be at that point exactly with the meter rule at that particular point. You have to bring in a little of creativity to be able to measure and get your length accurately without mistake. Now use the screen and keep on adjusting the position of the screen until a sharp object of the crosswire, which is in front of a ray box, will be cast on the screen. You will be the one to know what a sharp image is all about. With your human sense, there's no measurement for a sharp image. So you keep on adjusting the position. And remember, you must stay in a place where there is no excessive light. You must not have excessive light. It will not allow your image to be cast sharp. You can see the crosswire. Look at it very well. So let me use the other one, this particular lens. Now let me also carry out another measurement. So the measurement, and also put my screen and keep on adjusting its position. Now the position where the image is sharp, very sharp and clean, very sharp object, sharp image cast on that screen, then you stop the adjustment of your screen and carry out the measurement. Well, at this point, I'm just trying to find the right measurement and the right instrument for my measurement. I'm also testing it, trying to ensure that my experiment will be well. These are the precautions I'm taking, making sure that both the ray box and my lens is well placed. It may not be in the instruction, but this is what common sense can help us do. Placing them very well. Placing them very well. Doing my measurement, just finding where the measurement of the position of the screen and the lens when a sharp object is cast on the screen, I will measure it. Okay, so depending on what your instruction will be, so they will going to tell you the length of the lens from the resistance box can be 30. Another one you place it at 40. Another one you place it at 50. At any position at 45, 30, 35, 40, 45. At any position you are placing your lens, you keep on holding your screen as I am doing there, adjusting the position of my screen until a sharp image is there. Then I'll measure the length between the lens and the screen with a right instrument. You may not have this one I'm using, but I'm just freestyling. Good. Then I will also place it and measure another length. This one now is 40. I've done 30. I've done 35. This one now I'm going 40. I will place my lens very well and use my screen to find where a sharp image can be cast. Then whenever I have a sharp image, I'll start my measurement. And I'm going to carry out this experiment for all of them. Thank you.